why isn't meditation working for me? Okay, maybe you're thinking that. Maybe you're thinking, why doesn't meditation work for me? Why aren't I feeling any different? Is it worth continuing to meditate? Well, keep these 6 things in mind, right, if you're feeling frustrated with meditation. I mean, meditation can be challenging. It's a lifetime practice. Meditating for a couple of minutes a day or a couple of minutes every other day, and then just continuing with the things that you've been doing, your whole life, it just doesn't work like that. Meditation really is, it's a whole different lifestyle. You have to incorporate it into your life every single day. Maybe you've tried to sit down, maybe you've tried to practice mindfulness meditation time and time again, and you feel like there's no results. Just let me be clear, anyone is capable of meditation, okay? It doesn't mean that it's easy, but it is possible. Anyone can do it, and it just takes some people maybe longer to grasp than others, okay? But there's no right way, there's no wrong way of meditating, okay? Anyone can do it. So if you feel like you're failing at meditation, just keep these things in mind, okay? First of all, drop all expectations. Okay, maybe you're going into meditation feeling like you should be experiencing this or you should be experiencing that, but don't have any expectations. Okay, just meditate for the sake of meditation. Okay, maybe you try to meditate. You go in. You should be completely emptying your mind, and when you sit down and meditating, you should have an empty mind, and it's not going to work. When thoughts start coming into your mind, you're going to feel let down. You're going to feel disappointed. Okay, so it's not about setting out, to master your mind. It's simply about just observing how things really are, observing your thoughts, and learning how to sit with uncomfortable feelings and sensations, without being bothered by them. Okay, some people might feel totally blissed out after a session. Some people might feel absolutely nothing, like I do sometimes. Okay, but it's all about taking your time to uncover, that sense of calm that mindfulness can instill in you. Yeah, that takes time. Okay, so it's all about practice, not perfection. Yeah, so a lot of people say that, and it's true. About practice, not perception. So drop the expectations, and you will see the benefits. The second thing to consider is consider keeping your practice short and sweet. Okay, that's another thing to consider. Maybe you have been told that you have to meditate for half an hour every session or 40 minutes, or doesn't work unless you're meditating for an hour. Okay, drop that, leave that. Okay, everyone's different. Everyone has got different time frames in their lives. You may start off by meditating for 5 minutes. Okay, just 5 minutes every single day, right? And you keep this up. You keep it up, and that 5 minutes eventually turns into 10. That 10 minutes eventually turns into 15. So you keep that in mind. You don't have to meditate for very long periods of time. Okay, it's not necessary. The third thing to consider is remember that your breath is a very powerful tool. Okay, it's a very powerful tool. When you go into meditation with slow, deep breaths, just simple as that, slow, deep breaths, you begin to calm down. Okay, get that oxygen into your brain. You start to calm down automatically, and then you focus on that deep breathing. This can really help you get into that meditation frame of mind. It's very important to use your breathing correctly. After a couple of minutes, you just let your breathing go naturally, and then you just focus on observing your thoughts, and the breathing, you don't even think about it after a while. Okay, so that's another thing to consider. Another thing to consider maybe is meditating in a group. Some people prefer to meditate with a group. There's lots of meditation classes you can sign up to. I personally meditate alone. maybe you want to meditate in a group, can help. It can give you that incentive, that motivation to keep it going. Meditating in a group, meeting up in a group, and can help you maintain that practice. So that might be something to consider. Another thing to consider is a walking meditation. A lot of people like to walk in the woods, walk in the forest, walk in the park, and as you're walking, you're focusing on the sensations of your feet. If you can walk barefooted on the soil, in the grass, maybe you have a garden, that can be an interesting practice. Maybe even have some music, some meditation music on your headphones, focusing on your feet, focusing on the feelings and the sensations of walking on the earth. That can be very helpful too. I've done walking meditation on numerous occasions, and I find it very peaceful and very tranquil. Okay. And the sixth thing you might want to consider is embracing your anxious and worrying thoughts instead of battling or trying to control them. That's a recipe for disaster. When you go into meditation trying to control your thoughts get even more out of control. So you might feel like you want to observe the anxiety, feel, process the anxiety. You start to question, where is this anxiety coming from? Where are these worrying thoughts coming from? I personally am not working at the moment. I'm experiencing unemployment here in Spain. I have a lot of anxiety and worries. Meditation helps me process the worries because I know that everything's impermanent. Nothing is permanent. Things change all the time. So going into meditation with this mentality of embracing your worries, your concerns, your anxiety, helps you process those feelings and helps you deal with them in a much better way. So these are 6 things you may consider, we may want to consider if you're struggling with meditation, and you may want to take it up. So keep going, persevere, and don't give up. So I'll see you in the next video.